Hey, beautiful people. Hey, welcome to T's Life Journey, where I'm here just trying to figure out how to live a more balanced life. And if you are trying to do the same, you clicked on the right video. So I hope you stick around so we can figure this thing out together. I'm here to share my journey with weight loss, travel, lifestyle, and everything in between. So please stick around because in this week's episode, we're still trying to figure out how to balance life, weight loss, working my jobs with OT. Yeah, still working that OT job, okay? And just trying to figure out my health and live life with some self-care. All right, stay tuned and stick around to the end. Hey. It is Sunday, July the 19th, and I am on my way to go pick up Ava from the groomers. I picked her up from the dog sitter, and she act like she didn't even care that I was back. I missed her. I was like, hey, girl, I miss you, girl. She just ran outside like, okay, let's go. Take me for a walk. She could care less, okay? But she did not want to go to groomers. I don't know if she didn't know that her usual groomer wasn't there. She going to her backup groomer. I don't know if she felt like she knew that groomer wasn't going to be there, but she was ready to be up out of there. As soon as we walked in the door, she's ready to be up out of there. You hear me? But I want to say that getting behind the wheel of a car and driving myself places, coming back from vacation, is depressing. Okay? I need to be driven around. That's what I'm made for. That is what the life that I'm supposed to live. Not driving myself around. That's not the life I'm supposed to live. I'm joking, but I'm not. I'm like, damn, it's back to reality for real. And I ain't gonna tell y'all that my salmon and ground chicken is not unthawed all the way, but I'm still gonna cook it. As soon as we get back, they go in the air fryer and the pan, and that's my little meal prep for the week, for the next 4 days that I'm working. And it is what it is. I'm gonna boil some broccoli, and that's it. That's all. I gotta get some yogurt drinks, but I'll do that tomorrow. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today. It's Sunday. I gotta go home and do that meal prep, and your girl ain't do shit today. I didn't do much of nothing today, but laid around. And I knew I wasn't just tired for nothing because my period came today. I told y'all. See, I know y'all be getting tired of me talking about it, but I know that's what's gonna happen. I know when I feel a certain way that's what's going on, and I hate that for me. But I gotta tell myself a few more months, because that hysterectomy's coming. So I'm gonna be okay after that. Life's gonna be living. Life's gonna be lived. All right, I'm about to pull up soon to this groomer. I'm gonna talk to y'all later. Hello, girls. I want to take a video of you, girls. Hello. She don't care.
What? No.
How'd she do?
She was good. She hates her nails and she hates her cats. So
Yeah, she does.
She
doesn't
let me do it, but she was not happy about it.
She didn't snip at you or anything, did she?
She does a little bit for her nails. But
She
for
did?
her pads, she just screams a little.
Really? Ava!
Yeah, but I mean, everything else, like the whole haircut, trimming her face, she sits so nice.
Yes.
Like, she really is a really good girl.
Aww.
It's just her toes.
Her toes, she hates. Even when I try to pet her paws, just to try to get used to it, yeah, she pulls away. She doesn't nip or anything, but she doesn't like it.
Yeah, no, she, like, and you can tell she doesn't want to be mean, but she gets to the point where she's like, ma'am.
Because she's such a good girl. I always try to take my girl out for a little walk after the groomer around this neighborhood, because she likes this little neighborhood. It's nice and quiet, but I think we're gonna have to go the opposite way because I see a bigger dog coming. Come on, girl, we're gonna go the opposite way, girl. Come on, cross the street. Come on, girl. She wanna be on a longer leash, but we can't. This isn't our hood. She did such a good job on you, girl. I can't believe you nip at her. Don't do that, Gus. Anybody else talk to their dog like a baby? People hate that I do that. My cousin said I treat her like a baby. She is my baby Gus. She looks so cute. I should probably clip her harness both ways, but both clips. All right, well, we will talk to you guys later. I know you don't want to watch our whole walk. Pretty girls. All right, so I did my little basic meal prep. I have some ground chicken, taco meat, Taco Bell sauce, and some cheese. And then I made some salmon that is the skin side up, so it's not burnt. I made some salmon, and then I'm going to make some broccoli tomorrow because I'm going to make it kind of fresh to eat tomorrow night. But that is what we have for a meal prep. Nothing spectacular. I'm keeping it simple, stupid. And if you heard that before, I'm quite sure people heard that before. But I'm keeping it simple so I don't be so drained doing my meal prep. I've got some blueberries and yogurt that I can also eat during the day. And I have one yogurt drink. And then I have to get some stuff tomorrow. But I don't know how much I'm going to get because I'm working 12 hours tomorrow, 12 and a half actually. But at least I have this prepped. And if I want to, I can go downstairs to the cafeteria and get some veggies or whatever. But I am going to eat the taco meat with this, these new low carb tacos that I like. I like these better than Mission, the low carb ones. They're high fiber. There's 7 grams of protein, 80 calories. This is for one, and 16 grams of fiber. So that's why I like these. And they taste good. They don't have that crazy aftertaste Mission sometimes have. But I can only find these at Walmart. That's the only problem. All right, so this is what I have. It says used by, best if used by June 10th, but I've used these beyond the best if used by, and they still taste fresh and still taste good. So I'll be fine if you saw the date. Either way, that's what I got so far, and we'll, do whatever we need to do in between. All right, talk to you later. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is Monday, July. I think this is the 20th of July. I believe so. Oh, the sun is out. You hear me? I am on my way back to work from vacation. And of course, I'm running a little bit behind, not late, but not the times that I like to be on. When I drop Ava girl, my dog, if you're new here, when I drop her off at my sister's house, because I'm working a 12-hour shift today. So it is what it is. I won't be late, but I'll be rushing in, and I'm trying not to rush in because it's just annoying. But it is what it is. That's what happens when you get up late and you on your period. Sorry, welcome to my channel if you're here. I'm always on period. But you're just tired. You just can't get up in the morning. Yesterday I went to bed. I want to say about, I feel like I went to bed at a decent time. I think I went to bed about 11:30. Not a decent time, but 11:30. Could have been worse. I wanted to get up at 6 and get on the walking pad. I talk a lot of talk, right? But I woke up at 3 in the morning in the middle of the night because my TV was so loud. I must have fell asleep with my TV being loud. And then I had to get up at 6 something. So I didn't get up at 6 o'clock because I was too tired from getting up at 3 in the morning. I'm telling you, I feel like after 50, and any of my after 50-year-olds or 50, or maybe even your 40s too, I feel like I get up more in the middle of the night than I did in my younger years. I feel like when I was in my 30s and 20s, I slept through the entire night. I didn't get up at all. You hear me? Now I'm lucky if I sleep till 4 in the morning and don't get up in the middle of the night, or 1, sometimes 1 in the morning if I go to bed at 9. I'm telling you, it's the absolute worst. And I've tried medications. My doctor ordered me trazodone before to help with like anxiety, depression when I was taking care of my mom, and that didn't help. It helped me fall asleep, which I have no problem falling asleep, but it helped me fall asleep, but it did not help me stay asleep. And then I wake up groggy, so that didn't help. The magnesium helps. It gives me I don't feel so tired when I take my magnesium, but it definitely does not keep me asleep. If you got any tips, if you're you have this problem, and what helped you stay asleep all night. And it's funny because all of the nurses that I work with, or people in general that I work with that are over 50, complain about waking up in the middle of the night and how tired they are because they can't get enough sleep. And some of them are even on hormones. Like, I won't be able to take hormones because of my medical history. But some of them that are even on hormones still complain that they can't sleep throughout the night. So I don't know. What is the key, y'all? What is the key? How y'all getting sleep if you over 50? Please tell me. My mom used to complain about it, but I thought it was because she used to work night shift. But it was probably because of her hormones, you know? But anyways, yeah, I know. But anyways. But anyways, I am going to be working, like I said, 12 and a half hours. So it's going to be a long day. I really don't remember who I'm working with because we get our schedule for the week on who we work with. I mean, sometimes it changes with call-ins and stuff like that. And some people switch their their department area that they're going to work in if they don't want to work in that area, or whatever the case may be. Like, sometimes I'll switch if my back is hurting. I'll ask to move to another area with someone because the leg can hurt my back. So that happens too. But I don't know who I'm working with. I don't know where I'm working. I think I'm working doing IVs, and I don't know where I'm working. We'll see when I get there. I know I'm working somewhere, and I know I get off in 12 and a half hours. That's what I do know. That ain't changing. But we will see. I hope it's a good day. It's a Monday. 4 12s in a row is going to be something else, but I've done worse, right? I've done worse. So it is what it is. Excuse me. Traffic is Monday-ing, and this car just got in front of me going slow. I can't stand that. Like, if you're gonna get in the fast lane and you want to speed in front of somebody, at least act like you're gonna drive fast, okay? Or get back in the lane you came from. That's just me. I have a little road rage sometimes. But anyways, I just wanted to clock in with you guys for the day. I'm gonna try to, clock in the next few days. But y'all know when I'm working a bunch of 12, sometimes I don't turn this camera on. And I am going to try, but we'll see how this week goes. Especially being on my period, I'd be extra tired, okay? All right, well, I'm going to talk to y'all later because I got to get my mind right, focusing on this doggone traffic. All right, talk to you later. Good morning. Excuse me. It is Wednesday, July the 22nd, and I am on my way to work. Fix my bag here. On my way to work. I did not record yesterday. I was down bad yesterday. I got my period Sunday, and it was at its heaviest yesterday. I ended up leaving work early. I didn't even work my full 12 hours, and I was just tired. I was irritable. It was not the day for me. Today is a much better day. I'm still tired, but I'm not as irritable, and TMI, but my period is just not as heavy as it was yesterday. So I think I'll make it through the day. I got one more day, which is tomorrow. That'll be my last 12-hour shift and my last work weekday, and then I don't go back till Sunday. So I am happy about that. But I wanted to let you guys know that, of course, I haven't worked out yet, but I plan on working out and going to the gym the next few days. But anyways, I wanted to let you guys know, remember, I don't know if you remember, if you watched my other videos, I talked about making a third channel called T's Nursing Corner. And that is probably not going to happen. I think I'm going to incorporate it in this channel. And because this channel is about lifestyle, weight loss, career, which is my nursing career. So I'm going to try to throw that in there so those who are interested can watch it, and then maybe some nurses who are interested in what I plan to do will also watch it, because I think a third channel at this point would just be too much. Trying to do my business. I already have my second travel channel, and I upload that. And then uploading to another channel, I can just upload to this channel. And it won't be like vloggy style or it won't be like vloggy style. It won't be like a vlog style video. It'll be maybe vlog style video here and there, because like I'm not going to film at my job, just not doing that. But only like more story time, chit chats, nursing encouragement, nurse talk, all that good stuff. But if you're not a nurse and you're still interested, of course you can watch. So that is my plan. Still working on my, second stream of income. I don't have my seatbelt on. My travel agency. It will be a month in the next few weeks that I've launched my actual website. It'll be about, I think, a month and a half since I actually started the business. I have so far 2 potential clients. Nothing set in stone yet, but that is okay. It's a new business, and I'm still trying to, get my feet wet too. So not discouraged or anything. Actually still motivated, still working on my website later to include like the suppliers that I'll be working with, like the all-inclusive resorts, the cruise lines, hotels, Expedia. We do have a deal with Expedia as well. So looking to, start advertising those type things. But I'm excited, and I'm excited about still traveling and stuff like that. As you guys know, I'm going to New Orleans with my family in the next couple weeks. But my goal is to become part-time nurse, full-time travel agent, and full-time traveler. That is my goal, and I am speaking it into existence. God has opened so many doors for me that I know that I will be there one day. So that has made my heart full, because I always wanted to be into travel when I started planning like my family travel trips and everything. And if you go to my travel channel, you'll hear my story. But just to see that now I can actually work on it, I don't know, it just brings butterflies to my stomach, and I'm excited. I don't hate my job, so that's a good thing too. But my goal is next year, God willing, to go part-time and full-time everything else. That is my goal. I pray that is what God has set up for me, and it will happen. But if it doesn't happen at the exact time, because it's all about God's timing, if it doesn't happen at the exact time, that's okay, because I know it's going to happen. I believe in it. I have faith, and I know He didn't bring me this far. Okay? So that's what's going on. That's what's really going on. The last couple of days, I've just been thinking about it, excited about it, and working towards everything. I haven't been like advertising and marketing myself as much this week. And when I was on vacation, I usually post like every day on my social media platforms, just like to keep my business out there or whatever. But I had to give myself a break from that while I was traveling. I feel like when I'm traveling, I want to just enjoy, and I'm on social media very rare, maybe like at night if I'm laying in the bed or something, but I try to enjoy the time being away and also just being in a new city. So I'm going to start getting that back on today. I did put something out like not last week, but Sunday, and I didn't do anything Monday or Tuesday, so I'm going to put something out today. You can also follow me at Getaway with T, Getaway and with TEE is all one. You can follow me on those all social media platforms too if you want. But that is my plan for today and the rest of the week. I am pleased at where I'm going to be working today also, hopefully, unless I get moved. But I am pleased at who I'm working with, except for I am going to be working in like the pre and post area. Not my favorite, but not my least favorite. So I'm okay with that. Yesterday was super busy. One of the techs that I worked with was like, Tamara, you just got a lot of steps today because I just saw you moving. I'm like, I know, I was working my butt off. I was working in that busy procedure area where, you know, I have to wear regular clothes and then change into my, like OR scrubs. So I was working there yesterday and we were humping. You hear me? We were busy. We had a lot of big, cases to do. So we were just knocking them out. And I think we were done by 2:30ish, 3 o'clock maybe. And I was like, I gotta decompress after this. But being on my period and working there is so hard because I always worry that I'm just gonna have a bleeding accident. I know it's TMI, but this is realistic, okay? For women 50 and even younger, this is what we have to deal with sometimes. So you can fast forward if you don't want to hear this. But I was worried that I was gonna bleed so heavy because of my fibroids, because that's what happens to me, that I was gonna have to change my scrubs, because that has happened before where I had to change my scrub 3 times because of my heavy bleeding, hence why I'm getting my hysterectomy. But it was good. I was able to make it to the bathrooms. I didn't have any bleeding accidents except towards the end of the day, and that's when I went home. I didn't have a bleeding accident, but I just felt that big old whoosh. If you know, you know. And I was like, you know what? I gotta go. Okay. So that was that. And all in all, it was a good day. It's been a good week at work. It's been some, annoyance you can have in nursing, but it's been a good week, and I'm making it through these next 4 12-hour shifts. Even though yesterday wasn't a full 12 hours, I was probably more like 11, well, maybe 10 and a half, I'll say. Excuse me, 10 and a half. So I made it through that, and I'll make it through today, and then tomorrow will be an early day, going in a little bit earlier, and still getting out late, but going in a little bit earlier, and it will be what it will be. So I hope everyone else is having a good day. Comment below if you're making it through hump day. And we got a couple more days to go, and Friday will be here sooner than we know. All right, I'm getting close to work. I'm gonna talk to y'all later.
In one way, shape, or form.
170.3. I lost 0.2 pounds. Good morning. And yes, it's still morning. I had to look at my car clock. Yes, it's still morning. It is about 11:16 in the morning, and I am actually on my way to the hospital for a diagnostic test. I am getting a chest x-ray and a VQ scan. I'm getting the chest x-ray first. I guess they do that before the VQ scan. A VQ scan is like a ventilation and perfusion test to test for like pulmonary hypertension, which is like increased blood or pressure in your pulmonary arteries, which is your lung arteries, because I have a history of blood clots, and I'm still getting short of breath at times. So, and then my stress test I took a couple years ago did show some slight pulmonary hypertension, which can happen after you have an injury to your lungs from the blood clots. So I am very nervous about that right now, but that's where I'm going. They do it usually at a hospital, so it's an outpatient appointment, but I'm doing that. And then I am I'm going to get a pedicure this afternoon, have a field day, and then I'm going to do some things around the house because we are having family movie night tonight at my house. We're going to watch, finally, it's probably old news, but for those of us who have not watched it yet, we're going to watch the Michael Jackson movie. I think my sister saw it and my nephew saw it, so there'll be a few of us who didn't see it. And I also am going to get some groceries for today because I am working 3 days next week, and then I am off to New Orleans. So I don't want to come back like I have the last couple vacations with no food. So I want to get some food before I go to my vacation. But that is what's filled for today. I did not say what day it is, but it is Friday, July the 24th, I believe. Yeah, the 24th. And I am off tomorrow. Can't remember if I told you guys or not, but I could have swore that I was supposed to go to dinner with my friends tomorrow night. Oh, I'm getting my chin waxed too. Okay. Get my chin waxed today with my pedicure because the chin hair be hairing, okay? But anyways, so I thought I was supposed to have a brunch tomorrow with one of my friends from nursing school tomorrow, but she hasn't said anything, so I don't think we're going, and I don't want to say anything because I really don't want to go. I don't want to do nothing really, but I haven't heard from her, so we'll see if that happens. But then I'm supposed to have dinner tomorrow night as well, so I thought it was tomorrow night, but come to find out it is tonight. But I was like, oh no, I can't go tonight because I have family movie night tonight. I put it in my calendar for tomorrow. I don't know what happened, where the confusion went. It was mainly my fault. It's the second time I screwed up our plans. But we try to do it every month, do something every month, and we did not do anything the last 2 months because of me and my screw-ups. So we'll do something for August, but I was looking forward to it. I wanted to go to this restaurant that we planned on going to anyways. I wanted to go there and try out the food. And also I wanted to see him. I haven't seen him in a while, but that didn't happen. So it is what it is. All right. I gotta go, y'all. I'm pulling up to the hospital. I'm gonna talk to y'all later and tell you how it went. Okay. My exam was over hours ago. My test was over hours ago. I actually got the results back and everything was normal. Thank you, Jesus. No blood clots. My lungs look good. Thank you, Jesus. So still gotta figure out why I get short of breath. Could be my anemia. Could be, I don't know. We don't know. But anyways, I see my pulmonologist in August to go over everything. So that's what's going on there. So I'm excited. I didn't get my chest x-ray back yet, but I think that should be fine too. But we will see. They still have to read that. Now I'm on my way to my pedicure. I was going to pick up the camera when I got home, but I ended up eating and kind of laying down a little bit. Excuse me. Laying down a little bit with my doggy, even though I can't have her too close to me. Come to find out, y'all, that exam, you have like a little radiation with you, so you can't like have people real close to you. So I was like, should I cancel movie night? And they were like, no, you just can't like hug people or have people sit on your lap, all that good stuff. So I couldn't have my dog all over me like she wanted to be. I had to push her away a little bit. This is just a little bit of radiation, but you still just want to be careful. So that was that. But it was kind of scary. Like they inject the radiation, a little bit of radiation into your vein, and I don't have the best veins. So that kind of sucked. But I didn't expect that for some reason. Just being a nurse doesn't mean you know everything, right? And then you have to like breathe in. You gotta hold this like little puffer on your mouth, and then they squeeze your nose with something, and you have to do that for 8 minutes. I'm like, girl, I'm congested, and you want to block my nose? Oh Lord. And then you drool. You can drool with that, and when you drool, you can't touch it because that's the radiation you're breathing into. It was like, whoa. Now I didn't see this on my bingo card today, but all in all, the test took about maybe 30 minutes. And actually it took me 30 minutes earlier because my chest x-ray was supposed to be first, and then an hour and a half later was supposed to be the DQ scan was up. Excuse me. So they were able to fit me in early, so that worked. That was good to have. But yeah, so the test was more than I thought. Okay. Not more in depth than I thought. And you have to lay down after all of this. After you breathe with the radiation, they take they do like a little scan of your chest, and this like machine is there to see the radiation go through your lungs. And then once that is done, they take both sides of your, you have to put your arms up, one down, and then both up. And then They inject the radiation into your vein, and then you have to keep your arms up the whole time, and then they take pictures again, and then they do it with your arms down. It was crazy. I was like, oh damn, I should have probably Googled this or something, or YouTube this. But they should like explain it to you before you even come in, tell you what's not to wear, all that other good stuff. But luckily I knew not to wear certain things anyways, just because I knew it was a skin in my lungs. But I forgot to not wear a bra with clips on it for my chest x-ray. But that was fine. All in all, it wasn't too bad. I'm glad everything was normal. And what a way to start my day off. Now we're gonna get this pedicure, get this chin waxed, and movie night tonight. And I probably won't do too much as far as filming the movie night, because most of my family don't know I'm on YouTube, and also they don't want to be on YouTube when I was filming my little travel channel video. So it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm gonna talk to y'all when I get done with this pedicure. So I'm just straightening up a little bit before my family come over in about an hour. And I just want to tell y'all that self-care is always needed, and I need to do more of it. Getting my chin waxed and my toes done just felt so good. It just relaxed me. Oh my God. I mean, yeah, the wax can kind of hurt a little bit, but just doing something for myself and just having her like massage my feet and my legs, and I'm on my feet most of the day. At work, I'm always working, and just not having to shave my own chin hair. I mean, that don't sound like much, but it just felt so good. And I'm actually going to book a massage. I am going to do a monthly massage. I've been saying that forever, but I think I'm going to join Massage Envy. That way it's a monthly thing anyways, because it's a membership. And if I don't go 1 month, at least the next month I can get a 90-minute one for cheap or whatever the case may be. But I am definitely investing more into self-care besides traveling and stuff. Just getting my feet massaged, you know what I'm saying? Like professionally, and taking care of my chin hair. Just motivated me, man, to just want to do more for myself after working so much and taking care of other people. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to tell y'all, okay? Okay? You gotta take care of yourself.